Do any of you ever feel like you're just stuck? It's like you're trapped in this place of just perpetual lack. Like there's just never enough. There's never enough resources. There's never enough time. There's never enough money. Just this place of just continual lack to where you're always left wanting for more. Well, I know I felt this way in the past throughout my life many, many times. And I'm sure many of you have as well. It almost feels like it's just human nature to always be wanting more and more and more. And that kind of gives us this lack-based mentality that kind of drives many of our lives. And I've been thinking about that, and I wanted to share some things with you here as far as that goes. So I was reading the scripture this morning, and I was thinking about stewardship, and that's one thing that I've struggled with as well during my life, and I want to talk with y'all about that. But first, thank you all for being here. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Wes, and like I said, today I'm going to talk to y'all about why do we feel that sense of lack constantly? Why does it seem like we never have enough? We never have enough time, enough money, enough resources, enough of anything to go around. Well, like I said, I think that it has a lot to do with stewardship, with us being a good steward of the things that God has blessed us with already. So, with that being said, as I was reading the scripture this morning, I was brought to the parable of the bags of gold, which is, this is all Jesus's words, okay? This is from Matthew chapter 25. And I'm going to read this in its entirety, and it's a little bit lengthy, okay? It'll take me a couple minutes to get through it, so y'all bear with me. And once I read it, I'm going to kind of tie it all together. So, like I said, this is from Matthew chapter 25, and it's from verses 14 to 30. So, it says, "And it will be like a man going on a journey, who called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. To one he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and to another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who had received 5 bags went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 more bags. So also the one with 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. But the man who had received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those servants returned and settled his accounts with them. The man who had received 5 bags of gold brought the other 5. Master, he said, you entrusted me with 5 bags of gold. See, I have gained 5 more. His master replied, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. The man with 2 bags of gold also came. Master, he said, you entrusted me with 2 bags of gold. See, I have gained 2 more. His master replied, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. The man who had received 1 bag of gold came. Master, he said, I knew that you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. So I was afraid, and I went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you. His master replied, You wicked, lazy servant. You knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. Well then, you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I returned, I would have received it back with interest. So take the bag of gold from him and give it to the one who has 10 bags. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. And throw that worthless servant outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Again, that's Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. And that's the parable of the bags of gold. And those are all Jesus's words. That was Jesus talking right there. Now, like I said, that reminds me of stewardship, of being a good steward of the things that we have. God's blessed us in so many beautiful, wonderful ways already, just with the breath of life, none of us, yes, there are individuals out there who are homeless and hungry, who don't have food and shelter readily. But the vast majority of us, we've been blessed in so many beautiful ways. We have a roof over our heads, we have food in our bellies, and so on. Many of us have loved ones in community, and so on. So he's blessed us in so many wonderful ways already. But I think so many of us take that for granted. And again, I've been guilty of that myself in the past. Always wanting more. So many of us have just a perpetual Amazon list just in the queue. Or maybe our thing is Shein or Temu or whatever the thing is. We always have that next thing that we want. We're stuck in this consumerism mind frame, and that just creates this sense of lack. Now, like I said, we just always want more. But are we actually taking care of the things that we have now? I mean, for example, maybe we want something bigger. Maybe we want God to bless us in bigger ways in our life. Maybe we want this new car, this new shiny vehicle, whatever the thing is that we just can't stop thinking about, and we want it. Well, let's look at the vehicle that we have right now. Are we maintaining it properly? Is it dirty? Are we keeping it up? Does it need an oil change right now? Maybe we want a new house. Well, let's look at the place that we live right now. I mean, do we have a plethora of unfinished projects around the house? Is the place kind of falling apart around us? Is it filthy? Are we keeping it clean? Maybe we want more money. So many of us want more money. What are we doing with our money right now? Like I said, are we spending it on frivolous things that, by the time it arrives in the mail, we've just about forgotten that we've ordered it because we buy and consume so much continuously. And not only that, but I've seen, and again, I've been guilty of all of these things throughout my life. But God's blessed me in so many beautiful, wonderful ways, and He's teaching me that if I want more, then I need to prove to Him that I can be a good steward of the things that He's blessed me with already. So it makes me think of our food as well. Like I said, I mean, in the past, you go grocery shopping, and then it seems like things go to waste. So much food goes to waste. I guarantee you, Jesus would not have fed the 5,000 with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread if He was wasteful. So, I mean, it's like our food, it rots before we can even consume it. So, I don't know, and I think it all comes back to this lack-based mentality. So, essentially, if we want more, then we have to prove that we're able to be a good steward and to care for the things that we've been blessed with already. Keep our things up, keep our car clean and in good working order, keep our house maintained, and don't have just unfinished projects everywhere and just dirty and junky. Now, there were a couple of passages in that parable of the bags of gold that really stuck out to me. Okay, again, whenever the man with 5 bags of gold and the man with 2 bags of gold came back with 5 more and 2 more, what the master said, it was just, this just lends to the good stewardship. If we take care of the things that we have, then He'll bless us with more. Whenever each of those came back and they told the master what they had, and the master told them, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's blessings." If we want to have more, then we have to take care of the things that we have. It also, one of the things, the man with the 1 bag of gold, he says, I was afraid. Okay? So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground. Fear drives us so much. I mean, so many of us are just kind of paralyzed by fear. So if we're afraid that we're not going to have enough, again, that's that lack-based mentality. And if you're stuck in fear, then you're never going to be able to get ahead. you're just going to be paralyzed by that fear. So you have to have the courage and, again, the faith to know that the Lord's going to provide for us what we need when we need it. Also at the end here, again, it says, for whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have, will be taken from them. So again, those of us who can take care of the things that we have, be a good steward, not be stuck in that lack-based mentality, not fall into the trap of consumerism and always just wanting more, the next newest, shiniest thing. Those who honor our body, who honor the temple that God has blessed us with by eating things that nourish us, things that nourish our mind and our consciousness and our heart and our soul, good foods, fruits and vegetables and meats, and not junk food, not, fast food or candy or just junk food in general. We have to eat good things. We have to take care of the temple that the Lord has blessed us with if we want to be healthy and we want to be disease-free, and we don't want to have just a plethora of health problems in the future. So again, like I said, I've been thinking about stewardship because there's things that I want in my life, certainly, just like there's things that I want, or things that I know everyone wants in their lives. And I've come to realize, or I'm beginning to realize, the Lord's blessed me in such a way to where He's beginning to show me that if I want Him to bless me in the ways that I want, that I'm going to have to prove to Him that I can take care of the things that He's already blessed me with. So I encourage each of you to do the same things in your life. Try to break free from that lack-based mentality. Look around yourself, take a few deep breaths and just realize all of the beautiful, wonderful blessings the Lord's blessed you with already. Just this life, just this breath, just the fact that we're all living and breathing and walking this earth and enjoying all of the beautiful, wonderful things within it there. In addition to all the other things, again, most of us have food in our bellies. We have shelter over our heads. Many of us have people who love us, that we love back. And that's not to mention all of the material possessions that we have as well, that we need to care for. So, again, I just wanted to, wanted to get on here and share that with you. Again, reading about that parable of the bags of gold, it really made me think of the stewardship and how we need to care for the things that we have if we want God's additional blessings. So I hope this message blesses you, and I hope that the Lord answers your prayers and blesses you in so many beautiful, wonderful ways. I encourage any of you to, if you have anything you'd like to share as far as the way the Lord's blessed you, let me know in the comments, and we can go from there. And otherwise, I hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.